But so why am I talking about Mr. Beast? Because YouTube released, or Forbes released, the top 10 highest earning YouTubers of 2020 very recently. And I figured, why don't we go through the list and I hear what you guys have to say about it, as well as kind of tell you what my thoughts on it are. So, at number 10 of the 10 highest paid YouTubers of last year, earnings of $15 million and the total views from, okay, it's counting from June 2019 to June 2020 because that's their fiscal year. Okay, 600 million views. Jesus Christ. Total subscribers 16.9 million. Do you have a guess? It's Jeffree Star. It's Jeffree Star. I figured I'd pause for fun, but it's Jeffree Star at 10, with making about $15 million, and he's got even, and I think that's pretty crazy. I think the video I watched from YouTube, or from Forbes YouTube channel that was talking about it, kind of pointed out how crazy it is that somebody who has been caught up in as many controversies as he has, and the allegations that he has denied and whatnot, to be still making $15 million. You're doing okay. You can't beat that. 16.9 subs in only 10. It is only 10. Damn, is only 10. Oh yeah, and it's only okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And it's only 10. Yeah, made $15 million off YouTube. Well, not just off YouTube, off the other things they sell and whatnot. But crazy. Yeah, he's got the makeup line. That's the thing with the beauty products, man. And it's not just the beauty products, like I say it like that, and I think that's kind of facetious because like even other people, like, they just do like hoodies and whatnot too. So it's just kind of crazy that it's like the same thing, like slightly different colors. They're probably not I don't know like how great a quality it is. I mean, his makeup looks good, so maybe it is really good. I don't know. Someone have to let me know if Jeffree Star's makeup kits are where it's at or not. Now, this one is really funny to me, and when I saw the video talking about it, um, I mean, it made me happy because I think he's a good guy. So there's a hint. It's a he. Number 9 on this list, and has not posted anything since, I think, January or February of 2020. Like, I don't even know if he posted in 2020, other than his perfume commercial. If that's ringing any bells, it should be. Number 9, with earnings of $15.5 million, 2.7 billion views with the B, and has a subscriber count of 18 million. David Dobrik is number 9 on the YouTube Forbes list, which is crazy. I mean, he does have huge. He did a fucking this year was kind of really big for him, even with not doing anything on YouTube. He like primarily is on Twitch now. He still, I mean, he's making a bunch of money off brand deals. He's on doing a lot of TikToks. He hosted a fucking that dodgeball show, Dodgeball Thunderdome or whatever. I didn't watch it. I'm a big David Dobrik fan, and I didn't watch it. I don't watch TV like that. I watch YouTube. So please come back to YouTube, David. We just want you on YouTube. Yeah, just crazy, man. He still sold a bunch of money in merch. He did the game that apparently I think he might be getting sued for. Actually, I think I was watching the H3 podcast, or Frenemies with Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein, and they were talking how he might be investigated or they wanted him to be investigated. Trisha doesn't like him, so she obviously wanted him to be investigated. But apparently, like, his like puzzle game that he came out with. If anybody don't know what I'm talking about, David Dobrik, huge social media influencer, came out with this collab puzzle. I forget which company it's through, but it's basically you get to build a puzzle, and it's a QR code, and after you finish the puzzle, you can scan the QR code with your phone, and it's a lottery thing, and then you can win anywhere from 25 cents up to $100,000. And I think the person who won the 100,000 already won, so I don't know how many more people will still want to buy it. I think it should be. Yeah, I think they sold out. I think he made over $3 million, and it's only been available for like 2 months or something, which is pretty insane. It's a great idea, and but what Trisha's argument was that's and Ethan brought up a good point too, that like lotteries are really hard to run, and they're very like tightly, like there's a lot of constraints on how you run a lottery to do it legally, right? And so it's kind of crazy that he was able to do something like that. And he was saying like, oh, it like semi jokingly, semi not, that David needed to be investigated, because Trisha was saying that it's a scam because most people only win 25 cents or 50 cents, and that it's basically um kind of how I've talked before on this channel about the like LOL balls or whatever, that it's similar to like it's promoting gambling to like a younger audience basically. And if like the person already won, I don't know, it's kind of looked at as a ripoff, right? But the thing is, especially because you're paying $30 and you could only win 25 cents, like that's where people were saying it's a ripoff. But I think the loophole, and I'm sure he talked to lawyers, and Ethan brought this up as well. I'm sure that David Dobrik talked to lawyers before he released this, and is definitely, I think the most like blatant loophole that I would like, I guess blatant loophole that I would think he was able to get away with it, or the reason I think he'd be able to get away with it, and not that he did it, to get away with it, but is that it is a puzzle. Like it's like you still got a good, it's not like you paid $30 for a ticket to that was only able to get you 25 cents or $100,000, right? It was like you got to build a puzzle, so that's like the good that you paid $30 for. But there's a twist that it also is a lottery ticket. So I don't know. You guys have to tell me what you think about that, because when you think about it like that, like it makes sense, and I do understand maybe people being frustrated that like you could most people are only winning 25 cents or whatever. Um, Blippy. Now, I don't even I skipped my whole fucking I should have talked about, how much they made and whatever. But Blippy, Stephen John, if you know who this is, Blippy is this weird guy who wears this like helicopter stuff. It's kids content, so maybe you don't if you're listening to this podcast. I probably don't know who he is. I know who he is because I've stocked his toys on shelves. Um, he made 17 million last year with 8.2 billion views and 27.4 million subscribers. Um, he is the only adult creating kids content on the list, I guess. So that's good for him. That's it's crazy. I don't really know what his content's about, but he's making a fuck ton of money selling toys to kids. This next person looks to also be a 6-year-old Russian YouTuber. Um, Also kids content. So maybe there is more money in kids content. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Maybe I should start brainstorming some kids TV shows. Um, Subscriber count of 190.6 million. 190.6 million. Wait, is that real? How many subscribers does PewDiePie have? Yeah, can you check for me? I'm subscribed to him. I thought it was like the biggest deal in the world when he passed PewDiePie, like PEWD. You're gonna get canceled for not knowing how to spell PewDiePie. Okay, he's got 108 million. He has. It was like the biggest deal in the world because T Series and him were racing to 100 million. Um, God damn, she has 109. What's it? I'll tell you the name in a second. So it says 190.6 million subscribers, 39 billion views last year, and made $18.5 million. This is Natsya and Tasia Randinskia. I probably butchered that. But Nastya is her name, and she is a 6-year-old that is making kids content, and I guess she is also popular on TikTok. Now, okay, this is a guy, and he is making more money than her apparently, but he is also older, so not kids content. So third with 33.4 million subs and grossed 3.3 billion views and made $19 million. Preston Arsment. I don't know who that is, but he makes Minecraft videos apparently. This next guy, I followed this next one. He's a funny dude. With 27.8 million subs, and was able to get 3.1 billion views. Markiplier made $19.5 million. If you don't know who Markiplier is, or Markiplier, however you choose to pronounce it. You should subscribe to him. He's fun. His content's good. Um, I didn't know these guys were as big. I was told once that this next channel that I'm gonna be it's number 4 here on the Forbes top 10 list for YouTubers last year. I was told that I look like one of these dudes when I don't shave my beard. So it is they have $41.8 million or not $1 million, 41.8 million subs with 1.9 billion views, and they made $20 million. Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning. If you've ever, I'm sure you've probably seen some of their videos. They're huge. I didn't know these guys were still as relevant as they are, but apparently Dude Perfect is number 3, and they made $23 million. So that's crazy with 2.7 billion views, 57.5 million subscribers. Holy cow. Now the guy we talked about earlier, Jimmy from Mr. Beast, $24 million last year, which he probably invested all of into his videos, knowing how much money he spent. Crazy. And he's past 50 million subs now, I think. And then this is who this is? Oh my God. I've stocked this kid's merchandise like every day, and I didn't know who or why people would buy this shit. But it's like the LOL balls where it's like all mystery shit, like all mystery figures. And this is Ryan KG, whatever. $29.5 million this kid made off selling toys to kids for sure. But he's also got 41.7 million subs, or at least at the time of that list he did. Crazy. Craziness. I don't know. I just wanted to I guess spout some numbers at you guys for a minute. So hopefully that wasn't too boring. But it's crazy to me that there is that much money. I mean, it's not crazy to me, I guess, when I really think about it. But that's a lot of money. That's just the top 10 creators, you know. Like there's definitely other people that are making a bunch of money too on that platform, and I'm sure that 11 through 20 those spots are still a lot of money. So it's just crazy. There's a ton of money in media.
Thanks for watching that last video, guys. Click right over here to see the episode in its entirety, or click over here to subscribe and check out all the other cool shit we have on the channel. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Do it.